So despite how common this love may look like, may seem, but do you know that many believers find themselves frustrated trying to express God's love? Because they treat it as an external obligation. They treat it as something that they have to try to do. So that is a misunderstanding of the New Testament love, which God says is the supreme. If you think that love is an external obligation, a moral mountain that you must climb, like a walk that you must do, then you've already gotten it wrong. Love was like that in the Old Testament. Hope we know that. But the new one, we are just trying to manifest a nature. It is easier to manifest a nature than to mimic a behavior. For example, let me give us an example of what it means to manifest a nature. Okay, there was a day I had an injury in my hand, so I went to minor injury to fix my hand at Western General. So while the nurse was helping me, so she said, what will you be doing tomorrow? I'm like, oh, I'm not working, I'm babysitting. So she said, you don't babysit your child. And I'm like, what? She said, yeah, you don't babysit. Is it not your children? I said, yeah, you don't babysit your own child. I said, but I change the pampers, do all the stuff. So what am I doing? She said, you just be a dad. You just be a dad. So I now understand that, babysitting is you trying to mimic a behavior. You have to learn to do it because it's not your child. But being a dad is expressing what is already inside you. There is an inherent love of a father to a child. That's why you don't need to train the man on how to take care of. Even if it's a one-day baby, leave it for a man. The child will not die. He will come back and meet the baby alive. So that's what love is in the new commandment. We are not trying to mimic a behavior. We are not trying to do a do's and don'ts. No. This time we are just trying to manifest a nature. Let's see that nature. 1 John chapter 4 verse 8. The Bible told us that nature of God, that God is love. So he said, he who does not love does not know God, for God is love. So this is the nature of God. He said the nature of God is what? Love. Then 2 Peter 1 verse 4 is now telling us that we are partakers of the nature of God. So if you are a partaker of the nature of God, that means the nature of God, which is love, he said, by which have been given to us exceedingly great and precious promises, that through this you may be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. So being partaker of the divine nature of God means that your nature has become love, but it's just inherent in you. So if you want to say, I want to express who I am, Romans 5:5 told us that how we got that nature. Now hope does not disappoint, because the love of God has been poured out in our heart by the Holy Spirit who was given to us. If you've been truly born again, the love of God has been poured in your heart. It doesn't matter whether you are expressing love or not. That you are not showing it does not mean you don't have it.